We're back at Hampden Park for another edition of the world's biggest football match, Celtic versus Rangers in a neutral game. These ones are always the best because of 50-50 split, the amount of fans that are here, but both clubs are coming into it in very, very strange circumstances. Who'd have thought that we'd be coming into this game, League Cup semi-final just after Halloween, with Danny Rohl coming up against Martin O'Neill. Martin O'Neill is double the age of Danny Rohl, but we're here nice and early as per usual. Let's find some fans, let's go have some breakfast first. Really excited for this one, Premier Sports Cup semi-final, Celtic versus Rangers. Doesn't get much bigger than this in this country. You were here at the game yesterday as well.
Yes, I was.
Two semi-finals this weekend. St Mirren beat Motherwell yesterday. What did you make of them first?
Really interesting game. The game started, first 10 minutes it was all Motherwell, and I thought they were going to win quite comfortably, especially with the large pitch, but St Mirren just seemed that more direct, and obviously that paid dividends.
And they'll be here in the final up against either Celtic or Rangers. Have you remembered an Old Firm derby coming into it where both teams have had such rocky seasons?
It's crazy. Like, I don't think ever both managers would have changed before Halloween.
I don't think they've ever played each other in the same season where both managers have changed in that season.
I can't ever recall it. It would certainly not be in my lifetime, I think. So,
no, it's been a long time,
Very, very odd. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, Rangers on the up, right? Sort of they seem to have got their act together a little bit. And obviously Martin O'Neill, who knows what impact he's had, but good start against Falkirk.
It was, and Danny Rohl is half of Martin O'Neill's age.
Yeah.
Just goes to show like what differences they've kind of gone down, the paths they've gone down. And still no sign of a manager potentially coming in at Celtic, no strong links.
To me, it's very strange. I reckon there always should be some kind of contingency plan. Even if a manager is doing really well, you should have somebody lined up to replace, and it just seems odd.
Square roll for the square sausage. Square Danny for the square sausage? It's the only way to start the day. You were just telling me off camera you feel like since Danny Rohl's come in, the players are playing with a bit more freedom?
They're playing with a bit more freedom, a bit more confidence.
Do you think they were too systemised before?
I think so. But a bit quicker at the back, playing higher up the pitch. And I think we play at a higher tempo with a far better team.
Do you think already you can see signs of improvement? Are you much more behind what Rangers are trying to do now than you were just a few weeks ago? Oh, nice, okay. And what do you make of what's going on with Celtic then? Martin O'Neill, would you ever have thought you'd be coming up against a Martin O'Neill team again?
Never. I knew things didn't appear from outside to be very good, but what's going on behind the scenes, no one knows.
Right, I've just been editing in the car, but will I be able to get through? I think maybe just I'm in time. Cheers, mate. There you go, shows how big this football match is. They're cordoning off the streets 3 hours before kick-off. How are we feeling since the new manager change?
Alright, quite good I think. He seems to know what he's doing, I think.
Yeah, it seems to have really picked up. It couldn't have got much worse.
Yeah, exactly. When he came in, I was thinking, but we looked a bit better against Kelly.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing coming in with no expectations. You can do a bit better than maybe having high expectations and falling down. What do you make of Celtic at the moment?
They've not been great to be fair, but it's always a tough game to be fair, but I think we'll win.
You're over from Chicago, big Celtic supporter as I can see.
And for 25 years,
What attracted you to this club in the first place?
There was a Sports Illustrated article in American magazine in like the late 90s about the rivalry, and I just read about it and I was like, I liked at the time football a little bit, and I'm like, I should support one of these two teams. And like a lot of Americans, I've got Irish in me and Catholic background, so I'm like, I'll support Celtic, so I just started supporting Celtic.
Fair enough. Yeah, so it's a crazy derby, isn't it? And have you been to one before here at Hampden?
No, I was at a game, Boxing Day game at Celtic Park 11 years ago against Ross County, which obviously is nothing like this.
Yeah, it should be a great atmosphere for you today.
So like when I saw that this game was happening this weekend, I spent an insane amount of money to get this ticket because it's once in a lifetime.
Yeah, it's a bucket list thing, isn't it? Yeah. And so what do you make of the whole manager situation right now? Martin O'Neill?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Like, he was a manager when I first became a fan a long time ago, so to go it's kind of
full circle, yeah, nice.
Game like with Martin O'Neill managing is super cool.
It seems like Rangers have really turned the corner. Everyone seems to be really behind Danny Rohl right now.
Yeah, as I said to you there, Sam, I was there on Wednesday night. A lot more organised, a lot more belief.
We're going to get run over here, should we move along a little bit?
A lot more desire and more organised, and that's what I think we looked the other night, particularly in that last 15 minutes when Hibs were really going for it. Understandably, Rangers were good.
And even Chimity, you're getting goals and assists out of him right now.
I thought he'd done well the other night. I think obviously his pass for the goal, but I think at times when he holds the ball well, held up well, won a couple of fouls. Still early for the boy, but yeah, that would have done him past 2 games, they're on the power of good.
Yeah, been doing all right, and like you say, like just getting those couple wins and building a bit of momentum.
Yeah, that's it.
And what do you make of what's going on with Celtic right now?
Yeah, it's a strange one. I thought that statement from Dermot Desmond was very bold.
It was, yeah, to say the least.
The things
yeah.
he said, and that was like, whoa. I mean, listen, Sam, form and everything goes out the window in games like this, you know that yourself.
Yeah, and it's a great atmosphere, the 50-50 split with the fans, and it's so good, isn't it?
It's so good. I mean, I've been coming to these games for probably 40 years, and you still get that feeling when you wake up in the morning.
So you're quite happy with Martin O'Neill, how it's all started?
Well, it's just one game, like, it was only Falkirk, but at the same time, Falkirk have been in their role, because they did beat a good team Kilmarnock yesterday, and they were 3 up at half time as well.
Yeah, that's true, and obviously St Mirren won yesterday in the other semi-final. Do you think whoever wins this game today will win the trophy?
Definitely, especially if it's us.
Is this the hardest to call Old Firm derby you can remember?
I think probably so. Obviously, Rohl's come in and started to get a bit of momentum at Rangers and really showing that, you know, whilst a lot of people are quick to criticise that squad, there is still quality there. You know, a lot of people are harsh on James Tavernier. Look at what he's done at Rangers, a distinguished career at Rangers. So I think a lot of it's quite harsh, but understandable though. The standards are really high at both clubs. I think had Brendan Rodgers still been here, with Rohl maybe moving things on at Rangers at a little bit of pace, then it would be maybe a little bit easier to call. But I think today though, Martin O'Neill just brings this kind of like this.
There's an aura about
pizzazz and aura.
Yeah.
He's kind of, could you say he's bringing sexy back, as it were, like type thing.
I'm sure I'd be buzzing to hear you say that. Yeah.
I'll ask him after the game today.
Nice.
But you know what I mean though, like he's starting to mean the game the other night against Falkirk, they were a bit slow to start, but you know, as the game went on, Negrin looked completely different, and they're starting to get players into what they want to do. So
were you shocked when Rodgers resigned?
No, genuinely
Could
not.
you see the writing on the wall?
Yeah.
It was quite quick though, because compare it to Russell Martin, how long drawn out that whole process was. It was almost once he was gone, the spotlight was on Celtic a bit more.
It's a lot. Just get it done. If you're doing things like that, just clean cut, move it on. There's no point in elongating things like that. It just makes it worse for supporters. Great for us in the media. There's something
Lots
great
to talk about. Yeah.
Aye, absolutely. But I'm really not surprised. Like, and having spoke to Brendan Rodgers post match at Hearts, he was not a happy man. He was not happy when I spoke to him after Dundee. And whilst it was a bit of a shock at the timing, the whole thing didn't really surprise me at all.
And is this the first time they've ever met in the same season where they both changed their manager?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened as well. Where
How crazy is that?
It's like over 130 years or something like that, and they've never both changed their manager.
It's amazing.
Mid-season, you've obviously had changes in the same calendar year, but not mid-season.
Here we go, we've kicked off. So the teams today, Rangers are going with Suter, Cornelius and Giga, meaning they've got their 5 or 3 at the back, depending on how you look at it. For Celtic, Johnny Kenny, who scored twice against Falkirk, starts, and Dyson Mado's back in the starting lineup as well. With Trusty back at the back as well, so a few unknown quantities today, that's for certain. Chamiti starting up with Danilo. Like, what do we think of today's game? It's so hard to know. So we're about 5 minutes in. There's already been a lot of both teams giving it away a lot already, haven't they?
Yeah.
Lack of quality, maybe.
A real lack of quality in the opening 5 minutes here. Passes getting passed outside of the park, and
Butland just smashed one off the pitch.
Yeah, he did. But Rangers sitting very, very deep here as well. Actually, which is quite a surprise.
Big chance from Maeda, good save from Butland, who has kept Rangers in a lot of games this season. Just as Maeda's missed a chance, it was a really weird goal for Rangers to concede. It's gone down as Negron's goal. Was that an own goal? I think it might have been an own goal. We've got the screens in front of us. Hint of offside, maybe. Oh, Giga's just kicked it off with Raskin and it's gone straight over Butland, so 1-0 Celtic. VAR are checking it though. Giga's booted it off of Raskin, but it looked like Maeda might have been offside in the build-up, so let's see. There you go, back to 0-0 and Rangers get away with one. Celtic have been the better team so far, they've had the best chances, but these games go in ebbs and flows and they're lucky to get away with that. Tramiti should have scored. You reckon Tramiti should score that? Oh, massive chance. For £9 million as well. You expect the net to bulge there. That one should count. Who was it? Johnny Kenny again. Martin O'Neill is getting the best out of Johnny Kenny. That's 2 against Falkirk and now 1 against Rangers. The appointment of Martin O'Neill has really galvanised the Celtic fans. Oh, particularly what they were like just a few weeks ago. Oh, this place has gone mental. So Aasgaard's been sent off.
What was he thinking there?
He's done like a few keep-ups. He's tried to... The ball's gone away from him and he's studied a Celtic player. Oh, kicked off as well. So he's juggled it a little bit and just studied Ralston straight in the nether. That's not where you want to be studied, to be fair. Oh. That's a sore one for Ralston. He's took a stud right to where you wouldn't want to. It's gone from bad to worse for Rangers here. Aasgaard sent off, a goal down, a man down. It's all getting a bit feisty now, which is what you want from these derbies. Celtic should have scored again. O'Neill ball is incredible. I reckon they should give it in full time.
Minimum of 2 minutes time added on, a minimum of 2 minutes to play.
Trying desperately to get a man sent off the other side, aren't they, Rangers? Oh, do you know what? Oh, Trusty's kicked Butland in the head, to be fair. VAR won't look at that one. Should be half time any moment.
Steak, scotch and macaroni.
What a mad half, physical game, and I'm going to do some editing before the second half kicks off. Second half has begun. Big shout out to the SPFL, Premier Sports and everyone associated with this incredible competition, and always appreciate the coffees, of course. Let's get back out there.
The wait is just now.
boot. It's a clash of cultures here. I'm looking down watching Martin O'Neill and Shackford jumping the boot and Rohl standing with the suit on it. It's a complete clash of culture.
On Martin O'Neill, could you see him getting the job at the end of the season?
No, I don't think he wants it.
You wonder how long they can keep it up for, but fair play to Rangers. They have come out as the better team the first 5 minutes of the second half, but maybe Celtic are just holding them off slightly. Crash gets the bar and over. Forrest. Oh, what a chance. Was it a penalty? Rangers got a pen. You said that you thought Rangers. He said Rangers would be getting a penalty today. So the Gassama had the chance. He shot and Ralston looks like he's fallen on it. Used his arm probably. There we go, we're getting a replay here.
No way!
He's going down. He's falling, hits him on the elbow. It's goal bound. There's always drama. You wouldn't have really known in this second half that Celtic have had the extra man advantage. It's been quite an even second half. I feel like they've sat back a little bit. He scores! Into stoppage time now. Will there be any late drama to stop this one going to extra time and potentially even penalties as well? Celtic got it forward. Full time just as Celtic were about to have a corner. 1-1. Quite unbelievable, really, especially after the Aasgaard red card. You think that Celtic are going to go on and dominate, but let's do some editing. This could be a long day. Callum McGregor, what a goal! But why does this always happen? Why couldn't he have just done this in the 90? 2 minutes into extra time, we've got another 28 minutes to go now. Did it take a deflection? It goes through Butland. Maybe a deflection. Half-time, extra time. No joke, you'll back me up on this. 10 seconds before he scored, I said he's lacking a bit of match sharpness, which, to be fair, he's missed a lot of chances today, but... And then how's he scored this one? It's like a little tap-in. Fair play, it's good striking play, but Celtic 3-1 up now, and that should be it. And the Rangers fans are starting to leave. Ant-Man's back. Osman's still got it. Oh, he's nearly played in Forrest, who could have made it 4. The Celtic fans are singing Danny Rohl's name. you go, Celtic St Mirren in December will be the final of this competition.
Thank you very much for joining us in Hampden for the biggest sports club semi-final.
First half they were exceptional.
Congratulations, a win and a great atmosphere as well today. What was that like to play in?
Yeah, no, it was great. It's always great to play in these games. It's absolute chaos, but I personally love it, and we're lucky we've got good experience around both the coaching staff and players to go out and get the job done today.
Quite involved yourself as well with the penalty and the red card as well. How's the leg?
It's okay. Aye, it's fine.
Is it just the leg it caught you in?
Aye, just the leg.
Okay.
Luckily, just the leg.
It's close.
And yeah, and look, the penalty situation, it's not something to comment on. I think it's a bit harsh from what I'm getting told from my colleagues and fellow staff and whatever. It's harsh. I had my hands close to my chest and I've just tried
falling.
to get away, and I'm falling. So it's football, it happens. I'm glad we managed to keep the mindset and we get the win the final.
And how's the last week or so been under Martin O'Neill, club legend obviously?
It's been great. You know, he's installed a lot of confidence in us and shown and given his experience, and you know, as you can see, it's working and the lads are performing well. So we just need to keep going.
Perfect. Good luck, mate. Cheers.